Alright, y'all. It's about that time. We're here. WrestleMania 40, Saturday. Um, so yeah, season 1 is coming to an end, and this is the last episode. So, thank you guys for watching this season, and it's been really fun doing this. So, it's not ending anytime soon. So, let's get right on to WrestleMania. Alright, and we start with the pre-show with the Women's Battle Royal, and um, Ember Moon actually returns in this Battle Royal and wins in 17 minutes 16 seconds. Other members of the Final Four were Ivy Nile, Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler, with Ivy Nile being the final elimination. Baszler got the most eliminations over the course of the match. So yeah, Ember Moon wins. Let's recap some gimmick changes. Okay, great. Next segment. Okay, again, still in the pre-show. In a pre-show bout that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, Dominic Mysterio defeats Dragon Lee in 15 minutes 3 seconds by pinfall with a handful of tights, and Dominic Mysterio is the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion. So yeah, Dom with the 68, Dragon Lee with the 77, and it gets 75. And the final match of the pre-show is at 84, which is kind of crazy for the pre-show. But Bayley defeats Dakota Kai in 12 minutes 39 seconds with a Bayley to belly suplex. And now we start with the show. And we start with Tribal Combat. And in an exceptional match, Jey Uso defeats Jimmy Uso in Tribal Combat. 26 minutes 27 seconds with a Superfly splash. So yeah, Jey Uso wins, and it's a big match. No interference, but it's a big match. There's tension throughout the whole thing, and they just brawl. They brawl all over the arena. It's a lot of crazy stuff happens. I don't have any spots planned out, but yeah, Jey Uso beats his brother and proves that he is the better Uso brother. But then, after the match, Jey Uso is celebrating and Jimmy Uso comes up behind him, and Jey turns around and they sort of stare at each other. And they hug. Of course they do. They embrace. Because they're brothers at the end of the day. So yeah, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso are embracing in front of the crowd. So yeah. Up next, in a women's tag team title match, Asuka and Kairi Sane, or the Kabuki Warriors, defeat Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair in 14 minutes 26 seconds when Asuka submits Charlotte with the Asuka lock, and the Kabuki Warriors win the women's tag team titles. So yeah, not bad. Asuka with a 92 is kind of wild, and it gets 80. And after the match, the Queendom celebrate. Io Sky has her championship belt, Asuka has hers, and Kairi Sane has hers. So it's a big celebration there. And then after that, in a bout that had great heat and good wrestling, LA Knight defeats Logan Paul in 60 minutes 22 seconds with a BFT, and he wins the United States Championship. So we got a new United States champion. LA Knight with the 76 and Logan Paul with the 69. Wow, 92 in an exceptional match. MJF defeats Randy Orton in a cage match in 22 minutes 46 seconds by pinfall with a Swanton Bomb. There might be a Dijak distraction, but it doesn't really matter. MJF wins and he beats Randy Orton. And MJF is definitely going to be the future of this save, so look out for him. Okay, and about to have fantastic heat and great wrestling, Rhea Ripley defeats Becky Lynch in 21 minutes 42 seconds with a Riptide, and she makes defense number 6 of the Women's World title. Rhea with a 77, and Becky with a 91. And then Rhea and Dom celebrate with both of their belts because Dom's Cruiserweight Champion. And now it's time for the main event. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Let's hope for a good score. 81. Not bad. Not mad at it. And about that had unbelievable heat and superb wrestling. CM Punk defeats Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre in 26 minutes 36 seconds when Punk pins McIntyre with a go to sleep, and he wins the World Heavyweight title. Punk with an 82, McIntyre with an 88, and Rollins with a 91. And then, yeah, this is a celebration. So we have a new World Heavyweight Champion. And let's see what night one got. That didn't work. Gets an 82. Not bad. I was expecting more, but not bad at all. Yeah, let's make a speech. Obviously, we're gonna praise CM Punk, new champ. And then we're gonna, let's see, who else can we praise? We can praise MJF. And we can praise Rhea Ripley. Okay. Punk seemed pleased. MJF was happy. And Rhea Ripley seemed pleased. Alright, let's go right on to night 2. Alright. So we're here. WrestleMania 40 Sunday. And this is it. Last show of the season. So let's get right on into it. It's going to be a big one. And we start with the pre-show, and this gets an 82 in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal match. Braun Breaker wins the Battle Royal, and the final 4 were Braun Strowman, Sheamus, and Bronson Reed. Braun being the final elimination, and he got the most eliminations as well. But Braun Breaker wins, so yeah. This match gets a 65. In a decent pre-show match, Liv Morgan defeats Julia in 14 minutes 50 seconds by pinfall with an Oblivion, and she's the first ever WWE Liberty Champion. So that's big for her. And then we have the segment to start off the show. Candice LeRae will fight Io Sky later on. Cody Rhodes will fight Roman Reigns. Finn Balor will fight Damian Priest, and Gunther will fight Chad Gable. So let's get right on to the show. Opening match gets to 81. And about that had great wrestling and good heat. Io Sky defeats Candice LeRae in 21 minutes 3 seconds by pinfall with a moonsault. She makes defense number 5 of the Women's Undisputed title. So yeah, congrats to her. And then after the match, Indy Hartwell and Johnny Gargano come out and comfort Candice because she's pretty sad. And then we have 80, and about that had fantastic heat and great wrestling. AJ Styles defeats Shinsuke Nakamura in 25 minutes 1 second by submission with the calf crusher. So AJ Styles proves that he is the better man. Another 80, and about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Legado Fantasma defeats LWO when Andrade pins Cruz del Toro with a La Sombra. Andrade, what did he get? A 90. Yeah, Andrade's a big scorer. He's going to be in the World Heavyweight Championship division easily. Okay, and about that had great wrestling and good heat. Montez Ford defeats Bobby Lashley in 13 minutes 21 seconds by pinfall with a frog splash. This whole feud and thing was just to elevate Montez Ford, and now he's at that level, so he will be doing even bigger things in the future. Okay, and this gets an 84. Thank God, because this is a big one. and about that had great heat and great wrestling and good heat. The Revival return, and they beat DIY and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in 20 minutes 11 seconds when Scott Dawson submits Tommaso Ciampa with a reverse figure 4 leg lock, and they win the belts. Scott Dawson with the 71, Dash Wilder with the 70, so not bad there. Yeah. Let's see their gimmicks. Just realistic, good to know. Okay, great. Wow. This is the best match of the save, and I love that. And about that had superb wrestling and great heat. Chad Gable finally defeats Gunther in 25 minutes 26 seconds by submission with the ankle lock, and he wins the IC title. That's big. Alright, next match. An 80. And about that, fantastic heat and great wrestling. Finn Balor defeats Damian Priest in Hell in a Cell in 32 minutes 26 by pinfall with a 1916. Don't have any notes for this match, but I'm sure it was good. And now it's time, y'all. It's time for the main event of WrestleMania. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. And it gets a 91. And about that had unbelievable heat and superb wrestling. Cody Rhodes defeats Roman Reigns in 24 minutes 13 seconds with a silver spoon DDT. Cody wins the WWE Championship and the WWE Undisputed Championship. And yeah, Cody has finished his story. And he celebrates with the crowd in Philadelphia. And then, out come Jimmy and Jey Uso. And they both super kick Roman Reigns. And yeah, that is the end of the Usos in the Bloodline. And that is the end of Season 1. So let's see what we got. Oh yeah. No. Let me turn Jimmy. Okay, well, my bad. But, okay. Let's see, we got 89. Best show so far, I think. But yeah, that was a big show. Most definitely. Okay, let's make our speech. Definitely Cody. We're gonna praise. She praised both people in the main event. We'll praise Cody, we'll praise Roman, and we'll praise Chad Gable. Cody seemed pleased, Roman seemed pleased, and Gable seemed pleased. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.